Welcome back to the Huddle. Joining us now is UCO quarterback Brett Manning. Brett, thanks for coming on the show tonight. Congratulations this weekend. We're 5-0 now. How's it feel to be undefeated and being so successful so far in the season?
Good. I think we have a good thing going here. We're at this point last year, and we're just going to try to keep it going.
All right. Now, last year, we were 5-0 last year, 5-0 this year. What are some of the differences between the two teams?
Well, our defense is coming along this year and, looking a lot like last year. I think, we may be a little further ahead on offense. We've been scoring lots of points and try to keep that up.
Brett, speaking of being ahead, last year the offense was pretty good, and Scott Connick had a lot to do with that. Tell me about coming in and filling his shoes.
Well, Scott did a great job. He's a good quarterback. And, with our offense, we have lots of help, with the running backs, and quarterbacks depended on to make a lot of decisions. But for the most part, it's not we're not carrying the whole team on our shoulders.
Now, if I was a quarterback, I would sure have a lot to do with my defense and how they're playing. And like you said earlier, the ECU defense is playing outstanding. And how much is that of a comfort for you each game, knowing that you're going to have the field position and the defense helping you out?
It's a big comfort. We can, feel like we can score, 1 or 2 touchdowns and have a good chance to win the game. And with Johnny Jones getting us in great field position all the time makes it easy.
Yeah.
Brett, it's homecoming week. We're coming against Harding this week. How big is it, A, that it's homecoming, but still you can go undefeated and still being the 3rd-ranked team in the nation?
Well, we just try to focus on the game, not get too distracted with all this homecoming stuff. But, we've got to play every week. We have a lot of tough teams, and we're going to have a tough month coming ahead. So, just try to get ready every week.
Now, talking about eligibility on your part, you have several years left here, and now are you just now a sophomore? You have 3 years left, and the talent that we have now doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
No, we do a good job of recruiting, and we get a lot of walk-ons. A lot of people want to play for UCO, so hopefully we can keep that up too.
Now, coming off East Central, we got Harding. It's homecoming. There's always a lot of distractions on homecoming. What do you think? We're going to change our game plan at all? Are we pretty confident with Harding? Have we seen some film?
We've seen a little bit of film. They're a good team. They got beat by Northeastern last week in overtime. So, they're going to be good like, most people we play. We just have to concentrate on ourselves and make sure we take care of business.
Sure.
Brett, we don't want to look ahead too far, but last year we went undefeated in the conference. Is it looking like that again?
I think so. Like I said, we have to play every week and don't let anybody slip up on us, but I think we have a good chance of going undefeated.
Earlier you talked about how many points our offense was scoring and how well we're coming around, which we really are. Do you think that you're more comfortable handing that ball off to our great backs, or do you like airing it out to our wide receivers? Because we have great people at all those positions.
We do. We have, right now we feel like 3 running backs who can get the job done, and we have good receivers. So, I'm comfortable throwing the ball if we have to, but we like to run the ball, so, as long as we win.
So you're pretty happy either way you do it, huh?
That's right.
Well, with all those targets, the passing game has to be comfortable for you, and you've got a great arm. Now, how much is he going to pass the ball this week?
I don't know. It just depends, on how well the defense plays and how we can run the ball. Usually we can throw about 15 times a game, and that's about where we, about
draw the
line. We go, yeah.
Well, you got to run the ball to open up the passing game, and vice versa. And I think we do a great job at both of that. And I'm very confident about this week game at Harding. So, Josh, you have anything else?
Well, no.
All right. Well,
good luck.
Thanks for joining us tonight on the show, Brett. You do a great job, like I said before. And that's all the time we have for you this evening. I'd like to thank quarterback Brett Manning for joining us on the program tonight. For Josh Moore, I'm Aaron Peters saying good night, and I'll see you next week in the Huddle.